The rain had turned the desert into a slick ocean of red clay. Lightning cracked like whips across the sky, and the twin moons were veiled behind storm clouds. Dax, a humble weaponsmith on the remote planet of Tyrol 6, had just closed his forge when he saw the figure stumbling through the haze. A woman, hooded, drenched, and clutching a bundle of broken arrows, collapsed near his doorstep. He hesitated only a moment before rushing out. "You're lucky I still had the fire going," he said, dragging her inside. She didn't answer, only stared at him with sharp, calculating eyes that gleamed like violet steel. Her breath was ragged, but her posture still held power, like a lioness pretending to be a stray. She offered the arrows in silence. "Composite alloy," Dax muttered, turning one over. "Old world tech. These haven't been made since the fall of the Korvax dynasties." "They're mine," she said, finally. Her voice was low, but layered with command. "I can fix them," Dax said. "But it'll take time." She nodded, then curled up by the fire like a soldier sleeping with one eye open. 2. Hidden fires. Over the next 2 days, Dax worked in silence while the woman, who gave no name, watched. She ate sparingly, slept lightly, cleaned her gear with the precision of a warrior. She refused to answer questions about where she came from or who she was. But her arrows told stories. They were etched with symbols of ancient houses. Burn marks hinted at plasma combat. He even found a microserum sealed into the shaft of one, designed to paralyze a man in seconds. "Who are you?" he asked again on the third night. She looked up. "A shadow," she said. "One who needed help. And you gave it. That's enough." Something in her tone made him stop asking. 3. The revelation. The fourth morning, 3 black ships descended over the horizon like vultures. Dax felt his stomach tighten. He recognized the emblem, the crimson sash, elite enforcers of the Galactic Imperium. Merciless. Feared. Known to burn entire towns for harboring fugitives. They approached his forge slowly, weapons drawn. "We're looking for a traitor," the commander barked. "Female. Armed. Dangerous." Dax glanced inside the forge. The woman was gone. Only her arrows remained, neatly stacked. "I haven't seen anyone," he lied. The soldiers searched, but she had vanished like mist. Before they left, the commander sneered. "If we find out you lied to us, your bones will be turned into warning posts." 4. The Queen returns. That night, Dax sat alone in his forge, wondering if he'd made a mistake. Then she returned, clad in midnight armor. Her eyes glowed faintly now, too bright to be natural. She held a mask shaped like a hawk's skull. "You lied for me," she said. Dax stood slowly. "I guess they weren't here for some petty thief." She stepped forward and reached for her arrows. "Do you know what these are?" "Royal arrows," he said. "Old tradition. Only used by the heirs of the Korvax." She smiled. "Close. Not heirs. Queens." Dax stared. "You're Queen Syraxa of the Broken Sun Empire," she said. "Dethroned. Hunted. And still more powerful than any of them know." 5. The offer. She didn't ask him to come with her. But she left behind a small orb. A data core. Within it, blueprints for weapons beyond anything Dax had ever seen, sun-forged blades, gravity bows, and quantum armors. And a note. "You fixed what others would have thrown away. You didn't know who I was, but you helped anyway. If I reclaim my throne, I'll need more than soldiers. I'll need makers. Fixers. Come find me in the Belt of Cinders, should you ever wish to build for queens." 6. The choice. Weeks passed. Dax tried to return to his quiet life. But every time he forged something, he saw her arrows, her fire, her hunger to rise again. One night, he packed his tools, locked the forge, and looked once more at the red desert sky. Then he set a course for the stars.